Everybody's great. Om Shanti. All of you can hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you well.
Oh, lovely.
I can hear you.
Even I can.
Good. And I'm visible to you?
Yeah,
Yes,
all
ma'am.
good.
So, welcome to the meditation class. I hope all of you are practicing the Anapana, which I taught you in yesterday class. So, let's begin the session with little prayer. Come into the sitting posture. Keep your back, neck straight, align, relax, and gently close your eyes. Bring the awareness towards your body, towards your back, your neck, your alignment. And I told you that you should sit on the ground using your mat. Feel the mat, feel the ground. And remain for a few seconds in the posture. We'll do your asana. Now, bring your awareness towards your natural breath, which going in and coming out. Observe, just observe that you're pure natural breath. Now, bring your awareness towards the deep, prolonged, slow inhalation, deep, prolonged, slow exhalation. Inhale and exhale for the few seconds. Mindfully focus on your breath. Now inhale for the 3-time Om along with Shanti. Take a deep breath for the Om. Shanti, Shanti. Feel the vibration, feel the sensation. Join your both palm. Rub your palm. Place on your eyes. Very slowly while blinking, looking at your palm, gently open up your eyes with a big smile and say Om Shanti, Om Shanti. So, Om Shanti to everyone again. And in previous session, we talked about the Anapana, the Buddhist meditation. And I talked about the meaning of the Anapana. Ana means inhale, Pana means exhale. So inhale and exhale, this is the simplest meditation which we learned in yesterday class. Today, a little bit more facts about the, this meditation and the benefit of this meditation. This meditation, even it's my personal experience, like when you are practicing this simple meditation, which doesn't require the outside object, it's become very easy to perform anywhere, isn't it? Even yesterday, I also told you that you can practice anywhere. You are waiting for somebody, you can practice. So it's become so easy. You don't require the music system to play the certain kind of music or to chant, keep chanting for longer period of time. Your body get tired also. One whole day you cannot dance. To improve your concentration, we have the different method, but the Anapana is the best method. Why? Because it's so simple to implement. Alamban is not outside, it's inside. It is your breath. And breath is moving 24/7, isn't it? So you just need to pay attention towards it. And the moment you pay attention, you are practicing the meditation. That's it. So any time, any period of time, whenever you have 5 minutes, 10 minutes, or 15 minutes, you can practice it. You don't require the separate time for practicing this meditation. You are in office, sitting on your chair, and you get the break, 5-minute break or 10 minutes break. Instead of chit chatting, you can just observe the breath, and it enhances your capability of working, your capability of concentration. It improves your memory, it controls your mind, and depression, anxiety, frustration, all the psychological disorder would be, you can cure by just practicing the Anapana, especially the mental disorder. For physiological disorder, we have, though if your mind is like modern sciences now, they start believing, naturopathy believe, homeopathy believe, these other medicine, that all the problems started from your mind, right? Even psychological disorder started from your mind. So any problem you are having, you can find you can help those people. Even it's very comfortable for all age of group. You don't require the precaution at all. Example, like old people cannot do the dancing meditation much. They get tired, or chanting, or the people who are they are they cannot speak. Disabled people cannot dance, cannot chant, cannot hear the things. Even if you guide them, the breathing awareness, breath is everywhere. If you are alive, you have the breath, right? So even if you are on the bed, like you get stroke, hemorrhage, you paralyzed, still this kind of meditation you can practice. Are you understanding what I'm talking about? It's working on your deeper level of the consciousness. So very much important that you should, go keep practicing this one for longer period of time, and believe me, it's gonna change you. It's gonna bring the complete transformation within you. And when you change, the whole rest of the world automatically gonna change because your perception gonna change. You have the clear vision. You get capable of making the right decision immediately. No much confusion there. You waste so much time because you are confused. So clarity come to you. What you want with your life, you get to know very quickly by practicing. These are the benefit of that, and more. I keep talking about it. It's endless benefit, endless. So this is a safe practice for everyone. Just understand this thing. Anybody of this planet who is alive, who is having the breath, they can practice this meditation. But yes, the problem how to teach them. Okay. So if you taught them well, if you will teach them well, and they understand the technique, and they can implement, and they will definitely get the benefit of it. Okay. So this is the all about the Anapana. So now we're gonna practice. So you know the meaning of the Anapan, definition of the Anapan, how old, 2,500 years old practice, traditional meditation, Buddhist meditation, and the benefit of it. Okay, so make your own notes about it because end of the when we're gonna complete this whole meditation class, end of this, this your SEM, your all the classes of meditation is done, then you have to submit the assignment. I'll give it to you, and that time I can give any assignment. So keep maintaining your notes. Don't forget about it. Okay. So now practice time. Again, I told you that sitting posture is very much important. Though you can do supine, prone, any posture if you have any problem, but sitting posture is ideal one. I talked about the benefit of the sitting posture also, why you have to sit. So I'm not going to repeat again. And so sit any comfortable posture, and we're going to start the practice, further practice of the Anapana. So I'll give you the instruction and you have to follow the instruction. Understand when I'm giving the instruction, if you cannot able to go to the next stage, follow the previous stage. Because eventually you will not, it's not forcefully, I have to observe, it cannot be possible. More first stage, if you're capable to concentrate on the first stage of the Anapan, automatically you're going to lead to the second stage lead to the third stage automatically. So that's how it's happened. There's no forceful implication, or there's no tricks, there's no shortcut. Okay, so more you practice, more you automatically you go into the deeper level of the Anapana. Make sense? But in order to learn the technique, that's why I'm giving you the 2 stages of the Anapan, which there's other stages also, but I'll just teach you the basic things because this gonna prepare you. If your basic things are clear, then eventually you're gonna automatically go into the advanced stage. Okay, clear? So let's start practicing. Prepare yourself.
Ma'am, just one question if I can ask now. Ma'am, my only problem is initially I'll be able to concentrate on my breath, ma'am. But at some point there will be thoughts coming and my concentration goes to my thoughts. This is the only problem I'm facing. Once I switch and then coming back is difficult, ma'am, for me.
That's normally gonna happen here. It is a tendency of the mind because you train your mind 20, 30 years like that. That okay, when you're here and there, and now you're training yourself completely opposite. So it takes time. It will take time. So have patience, and this not gonna happen like you just use the van and just some kind of magic gonna happen and you just focus on that. Remember when I've given the previous classes also, I keep telling you that it's come eventually to you. Meditation cannot be happen forcefully. Even in the first session, I talked about concentration, difference between concentration and meditation. Right now, we're working on the focusing our mind, concentration. Meditation automatically gonna happen to you.
Okay.
I cannot take you on that level. It's
Mm-hmm.
happened when you are ready. Okay.
Okay.
So more you practice the concentration, eventually you're going to see, earlier my mind is went a lot, now it's become less. Can you see? Kripa, it's happened to you. Earlier you are lost a lot, now it's become less. No?
Yes. Yes.
So it means you are improving. It means you are growing, you're developing. Okay. So step by step.
Yep.
There's no shortcut. That's why I keep using there's no shortcut. Eventually, there's one level when you remain into the meditative state. That will happen to you, but it will take time. You have to be patient. But the development you're gonna see. The development, the earlier you are having the like so much thoughts, now it's become less.
Yes.
Too much anger, now less anger. Too much worry, now less worry. That's how it's gonna happen. Okay. So this is the procedure of when you're doing the practice of meditation, eventually you're gonna see the result. Okay, don't worry, don't lose your patience, and always practice.
Sure.
More you practice, more you're gonna gain. This is the only way. Okay. If there would be a shortcut, I would be practicing. I don't like the long cut at all. I don't want to follow the long way. I love short way, right? So, but unfortunately, there's no short way. So we have to follow this procedure.
Okay.
So let's start practicing. Coming to the your sitting posture, keeping your back neck straight, and setting the intention. And just observe your asana first. Go into your posture, merge yourself with the posture. How's your back, your neck, your sitting bone, how your legs are crossed, and just feel your posture, remain in the posture. So connect your mind with your posture. How you are sitting, just observe for a few seconds. This allow your body to connect with your mind. Mind will be connected with the body. They merge together. So observe how you are sitting. And then after you now set the intention. This throughout the meditation, I'm not gonna move any part of my body. I told you immobilization is very much important for practicing the meditation. Because the moment you move your body part, your mind will be went a lot. So maintain the stillness, very much important. Maintain the stillness and take the pledge at least 5 or to 10 minutes or 15 minutes or 20 minutes or 30 minutes, whatever your capacity is. I'm not gonna move my body. Set your time limit, and within that time limit, don't move your body at all, any part of your body, no matter what's gonna happen around you. But don't move at all. Take the pledge, set the intention. And once you set the intention, make sure your body, your mind is united. And I'm going to surrender myself to the technique, the next. Contemplate on that thought, because it's more like when you believe in the technique, it's going to work for you. So surrender is the first attribute for being as a student. You have to surrender to the technique in order to learn, grasp, absorb the technique. So I'm going to surrender to the technique. I'm going to surrender to the river and going with the river flow, not struggling at all with the flow, and following my instruction, following the river instruction, how the leaf going with the water, river water, same way I'm gonna go with the flow of this technique. So complete surrender. This is the basic requirement for when you are practicing any method, any technique, any meditation. The moment you understand the technique and it's fulfill, it specify your logical and rational mind, then you have to surrender. This is the one thing. But blindly do not follow anything. I'm not saying blindly you have to follow the technique, but once your logical, rational mind is specified, then you require the surrender, complete surrender, in order to get the benefit, full benefit of the technique. Now, once you are ready, your mind, your body, your energy is ready. Very slowly move your attention towards the natural breath. Whenever you are ready, move your attention towards your natural breath. Just observe how breath going in and coming out. Just observe patiently, diligently. Just observe this natural flow breath which is happening. Keep going. Every second it is happening to you. The involuntary action of the breath, just observe. Like a watchman, like a gatekeeper, you're observing each and every breath, going in and coming out. If your mind wanders, don't feel guilty about it. Just accept my mind wanders. Acknowledge. Just acknowledge and come back to the breath. That's it. Just come back to the breath. Grab your mind and back to the breath. Again, mind wanders, lost in the thought. Come back to your breath. Observe like a watchman, gatekeeper, patiently, diligently. Acknowledge the each and every breath, each and every single breath. So precious. It's going in and coming out. Just observe it's going in and coming out. Don't make it the short breath long, long breath short. Just observe the breath, the way it is going on, going in and coming out. If it is long, let it be. Short, let it be. Deep, shallow, let it be. Don't change Don't try even to change your breath. The natural breath which is happening to you, just observe it. Maybe your breath is short, just observe the short breath, shallow breath. Don't try to make it long or deep at all. If you're comfortable, move your attention and observe which nostril the breath is passing, left and right, or both sides. Just observe which nostril it is passing, left and right, or both sides. Carefully, the subtle sensation you require to observe. If you are not able to watch, back to the previous one. Just observe breath going in and coming out. Mind again wanders in the thoughts. Come back to your breath. Come back to your breath. Do not fight with your mind at all. More you fight, more it becomes rebellious. Just acknowledge and come back to the breath. Now move your attention very slowly towards temperature of the breath. When you inhale, the breath is cold. When it's coming out, it's little warm. More subtle observation about the breath. When breath goes inside, it is little cold. When it's coming out, it is warm. Feel the temperature of the breath. Thoughts change. Just observe the temperature. Mind again wanders. This drunken monkey mind keeps wandering. So we, with lots of love and care, bring it back to the breath, bringing back to the breath. Now very slowly, gradually, observe deeply when you are inhaling, the breath going inside, which part of the nostril is touching, entrance of the nostril, inside the nostril. Complete focus on your nostril part, the entrance and inside part. Which part of the nostril the breath is touching when it's going inside and coming out. So fully focused. Mind again lost in the thoughts. Then again come back to your breath. Again come back to your breath. Complete focus on your breath. Like a watchman, like a gatekeeper. Lord Buddha has given you this precious teaching, the Anapana. Learn this technique and get the full benefit out of it. More you practice, more you will get benefit. Very patiently, diligently observing your breath. How it's going in and coming out, how the temperature is changing, or which nostril it is going in and coming out, which part of the nostril it is touching, or just observing it's going in and coming out. Patiently, diligently observing each and every single breath. Mind again wanders, but again bringing back to the breath. Not fighting with the mind, just acknowledging my mind is wandering. That's it. Bhavatu sa mangalam bhavatu sa mangalam bhavatu sa mangalam sadhu sadhu sadhu. Take your own time. Take your own time to release your asana. And very slowly while blinking your eyes, remove the asana. Any doubts, any difficulty when you are practicing?
Ma'am, shall I start, ma'am? Yeah. Ma'am, I think I was sitting in cross-leg for a while, ma'am, even before the class started. So the moment we started the meditation, I already had pain. And with that, I tried to continue, but at one point it was too much for me, so I had to move my leg. And before that, my body was kind of moving, friend, ma'am. I didn't move, but it was moving on its own. And so I moved my body because of the pain few times. But even then, ma'am, I was able to, it is kind of sleep, ma'am. I was able to go sleep. So I was able to do that. But at one point it was too much. My body is like, it started hurting and I couldn't sit straight. It was leaning. So I wanted to lie down. I tried lying down, but now I'm up. But this is the first time I was able to get into that sleep mode, ma'am.
These are the reaction of the mind. So when you feel the pain in your body and some kind of sleepy mode or something, because you are trying to control your mind, right? And then mind gonna get at the like revenge mode. Why you are controlling me? I cannot come under your control because now the mind is your master, right? And you're changing, you're making it slave. You're training opposite direction. You're training your mind to come under your control, become my slave. I'm the owner. So it's gonna fight. The mind gonna fight. It will give you pain, the backache, sleepy mode, and lots of kind of thoughts, so many, agitation, frustration, and maybe sometime point you become bored with this technique. So boring. I have to sit and observe the breath. What is this? I should get the some enjoyment. I can dance, I can do certain things, I have to do the party. Everything you wanted to do except the meditation. Except the meditation. It's just a reaction of the mind because mind wants, it doesn't want to under your control. It wants to do something else because of your mind you are doing so many things, right? Your mind want to have the rasagulla, jalebi, sweets. You don't want to have. You want to wake up early in the morning, do the perfect asana, practice yoga and everything. But what happened in the morning? You are sleeping because you are listening to your mind. And mind is becoming your master, master of your body, master of everything, your emotion even. But now we are changing this pattern and it will take time. So it's happened naturally, don't worry about it. So when you feel the pain, try to keep your body still. But if you feel pain, you can, change your posture. You can use the blocks, you can use the pillows, blanket, whatever you feel comfortable if something is aching. But but we are here for training, so it required the time. It will take the time, okay? So patiently, that's why I keep telling, patiently, very gently, with lots of care, with lots of love. Now, mind is fighting, it doesn't mean you have to fight back, okay? It means setback, I'm not fighting with you. You are already surrendered. So what happened? Mind gonna stop fighting at one point of time. It's keep fighting by alone. Now you are not fighting, you just realize it's fighting, it's fighting, it's fighting. So there's a one point of time when you reach, then mind stop fighting with you and surrender to you and come under your control. And then you are able to sit for a whole period of time. Okay. So because the moment you move your body, pain is gone, right? It means it's generated by the mind. It's not the physical pain you are having it. It's happening because the mind want to move. Okay, I understand. So mind works in that pattern. This is the way mind, working. It make you cranky. Okay, do this thing. Otherwise, how the drugs, working on the human mind. How you become addicted, because mind become addicted. He wants that thing. You don't want that thing. Your mind wants. So that's why all the things are going on around you. So much chaos, so much pain, so much suffering. So now we are changing this pattern, and so it will take time. So initial level, ready for the fight. You have to observe the fight of the mind also. But set back, relax, and just observe. It's gonna fight. Just observe. Okay, I have to just observe my breath. I keep observing, no matter what it will gonna tell me. So keep moving your posture. More you want to do, that's okay, fine. Initial level you can move, but try to be disciplined. Try to set the time limit. 5 minutes, I'm not going to move. Okay, now 6 minutes, I'm not going to move. 7 minutes, I'm not going to move. That's how you create the discipline, and then slowly, gradually, your body would be stabilized. And so through the body, we're going to stabilize the mind also. Yeah. So any other doubts? I hope everyone has understood the technique and the procedure. So tomorrow you have the off. So tomorrow you're going to practice this Anapana, right? Whenever you get the time, especially the morning time and evening time, when you are sleeping and when you are waking up, more you do practice, more you are able to understand this technique. So keep practicing it, okay? So we're going to end the session here. Om Shanti, Mangal ho, be happy. Bless you guys. And keep motivating yourself and do more practice. This is the only way. Okay. Bye bye. Take care. Bless you.